you, John. So what is your website?
My website is johnchow.com. Started in December 2005. 10th year anniversary.
10-year anniversary?
Oh yeah, December. Oh, it's just last month. It's December 2015. December 2000. 10 years.
Okay, you've been at it for 10 years now.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your website?
My website is wpbeginner.com. So it's WP for WordPress and beginner.com.
And how long have you had your website?
I started it on July 4th, 2009.
Okay.
So 6 years.
6 years.
6 years.
So you've only been at this 6 years then?
Yeah.
Hey, he's a young.
Is it? Okay, so John, I want to talk. When I was here last year, I met Oscar.
Yep.
And I've been following him. And something that you guys have been doing is called the .com lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about that.
.com lunch is just a weekly meetup that I do. We just get together every Saturday for lunch at a restaurant. Generally, it's a Vietnamese restaurant, and it's just open-ended and you can talk about anything. So once in a while, where we can find a good location, we will do like a session where we actually teach something. But most of the time, it's just an informal get-together, get to know each other, and just discuss whatever's on the mind of the topic of the day.
It seems that it is a fantastic roundtable. People just sharing ideas, sharing what works, what doesn't work. So what would you tell someone then who doesn't live in Southern California, who's not in your neighborhood, say someone in Reno or in another area, how should they try and form a group like this, and where would they go about to find people who might be part of that?
Well, the .com lunch is a meetup. It was started on meetup.com, and that's one of the best places to actually meet groups. When I first landed in Southern California, that's how I met a lot of people. I just went to meetup.com, I searched for Southern California, I just typed in blogging, internet marketing, affiliate marketing, and all these groups showed up. Mm-hmm. So whether you're in Nevada, you're in wherever state you're in, whatever city you're in, go to meetup.com, type in your city, and just search for what you're interested in, and you'll find out. I also a member of walking groups and a whole bunch of other groups like this. Yeah.
You can do that for 20 miles out and within your area if you live in a very, very small town, and you're surely going to find something. There's groups for from business to bar hopping to trying out new restaurants, whatever you want. There's a group for it, usually on meetup.com.
So do you live in the same neighborhood? Or you live
No, I live on the other side of the coast. I'm in Florida.
Okay, so do you have something that you would do that's similar with a group of bloggers or?
So I used to be the main organizer for WordPress Gainesville meetup. But because I travel so much and there's so many of my responsibilities, I gave that up to somebody else so that it can consistently run without me. And every month, whenever I'm in town, I always show up. But most of the time, I'm traveling so much that I'm not in any one spot.
So I'm going to educate you guys individually. John, what advice would you give to someone just starting out?
My advice would be actually to start. Seriously, to start. See, most bloggers, most people starting out, what they do is they're overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that's involved. And just by reading my blog or reading Syed's blog, they're seeing thousands of pages of information, and they're just like, oh my God, it's not just WordPress, there's content creation, there's image, there's formatting, there's an email list, all this stuff, and they get so overwhelmed that in all this stuff that they actually don't actually start. Right, so and a lot of people have. I actually have friends who have told me that they want to start a blog, and they keep telling me they're going to start a blog, and that was 10 plus years ago. And I'm still waiting for the blog today.
So what would you tell people that someone is just starting out?
I think you need to have a clear focus, and I mentioned that in the talk earlier. You need to know exactly what you want to get out of the blog, so you don't get distracted. Have your goals set out and actionable, and how are you going to achieve those goals? Are those goals specific? Can you measure it? How timely are they? Can you get there in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months? Have concrete deadlines. Obviously you got to start. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't compare yourself to somebody who's an expert in this space already, because every expert who started out was a beginner at one point, right? So their first blog post probably did not look like anything what their blog post is today. So don't be afraid of just putting it out there and just seeing where it goes and learning from your experience.
So let's talk about motivation. You know, John talked about don't compare my chapter, you know, your chapter 1 to my chapter 15. What would you tell someone to keep them motivated?
Keep them motivated? Well, a series of they have the main goal, but to achieve the main goal, I think Syed talked about this. You know, have a series of mini goals that you achieve, and so I have a main goal, but then I break it down to how to achieve each individual goal. Right? It's like I said, I want to make this much, but that's going to require me to do this, this, and this. Okay, so let's solve that. I need to solve this first, right? So that's the mini goal. And once I achieve it, you need to reward yourself each step along the way. Like instead of saving a big reward for the big main goal, like just reward yourself along the way. So you know, if you haven't started a blog yet, so okay, your first goal, okay, I need to install WordPress, right? So after you install WordPress, then hey, you know, like celebrate, you know, give yourself a reward for that, and the reward should be proportional to the goal. Like, don't buy a new car after you install WordPress, right? Like, but maybe you know, like so you start WordPress, and then that tells you to one drink, and if you make your first $100, then hey, that can tell you to take the family out for dinner. Then you can work your way up to, and that's how you keep motivated along the way, because you just want to check. For the next goal, I just gotta do this, and then I gotta do this, and then eventually that gets you to the main one.
So how would you?
Yeah, breaking down your goals in specifics is very, very important. But a lot of times what I see wrong is you have a long-term goal that's over here and your short-term goals are over here. You have to make your short-term goals, you know, build up to your long-term goals. And that's what really motivates you. Don't wait for a year to reevaluate. Okay, a lot of times people don't measure their success often and give them some props often, right? They don't reward themselves. Like if you have an employee, you're not going to wait for a whole year to do their review. You're probably going to be doing the review every 3 months or every 6 months, right? So why don't you do your blog's review every 3 months and every 6 months and watch? You're going to see, oh, in the first month I only got 1,000 subscribers. The next month I got 2,000 subscribers. Cool. But the fact that if you wait for a whole year to see this, you're going to lose motivation along the way. But if you see this growth and everything every month, and you're seeing this, then it's help you stay there. But you have to have a good purpose as well.
So let me ask this question: what do you enjoy most about coming to Affiliate Summit?
Oh, hang out with this guy. Hey, that's pretty much it. No, but seriously, the biggest thing I enjoy most is meeting new people and catching up with existing friends and contacts. The show itself is great, you know, seeing all the exhibitors is great, but for me, the show like the Affiliate Summit just represents relationships.
What about you, Syed?
Absolutely, exactly everything what John just said. For me, it's hanging out with a lot of my friends that I talk with and interact with daily, you know, online or maybe weekly online, but seeing them face to face, and you know, having lunch with them. Today, I met one of my friends who I've known on the internet for 6 years. This is his first time in the U.S. and I'm getting to meet him for the first time at Affiliate Summit. And this has happened a lot. Whether I'm meeting a reader, I'm meeting, you know, a friend that never been to the U.S. or somewhere very far away. But it's just like, it's kind of like a family reunion for me almost.
That's great. Guys, thanks so much for your